can do it.
Hopefully so. Otherwise you have a bit of manoeuvre and come back down.
No harm to get by, but I didn't think that's some weight of a trailer to come up there in the wet. I thought we were late a time or two.
No, alright. It's in there. Don't worry about that.
No foxes running in there, is there? Just looking for any old trails. Oh, I think we're alright. It's actually a tent a friend of mine gave me. It's actually a real good tent. It's nice and light. It's an older tent, but it's nice and light and it's good and strong and decent big, you know, porch yoke on the front of her here. Trekology UL140, UL140 here, and also have just one of these wee folded up foam pads. That's the tent set up there. It's getting brave and windy here. It's actually given to be wide, wide night. The wind's going to really pick up and the rain's going to come absolutely battering in. Apparently it's going to be bucketing in a couple of hours here and rain right through to the mornings. Let's get in and get the hot chocolate and the sweets on. That's just some hot chocolate, a lot of marshmallows. It is getting really windy here. So the forecast actually giving it like a steady 20 mile an hour gusting to 40 mile an hour winds, and I am right at the top of one of the highest hills in this area. So I'm actually camping on top of a fort or a rath, which is a farmstead holding area kind of an idea. Where more or less they built these earthen banks, maybe had a bit of a fence on top, all your stock was inside it, you had a bit of a hut for living in inside, and everything was kept inside, and all the predators or anybody trying to steal your cattle or anything was kept out, you know. So there's thousands of these things all over the place, and there's all sorts of superstitions and stories and folklore about them. They're from about 400 to 600 AD, so around the time of St. Patrick. We're not a million mile away from Patrick actually, so maybe St. Patrick camped here a night or two in his tent. But they're typically found on like the highest hills round about the area. And I'm on top of one of them, which is probably the wrong place to be in 40-mile-an-hour winds. The ground's very wet and the pegs have pulled out a time or two. I've driven them in as much as I could, but I never thought I should have brought the good pegs, and these are just pegs that I had in a bag here. So I'm going to see how it goes. It's a night out. I think I'm going to get the sleeping bag sorted out here and see you in the morning. I was just about to go to sleep and a notification of YouTube came up. Andrew Camerata's new video out. What would you do without 4G? With the sleeping mat, the foam pad and the blanket. Sure, it was just like sleeping in a 5-star Hilton. Like sleeping on the floor of the security hut around the back of mine. And actually it was really comfortable. I actually got too warm a couple of times. When the wind was really howling, this was coming down in and smacking my head. Lovely calm morning. You see the spot here. I don't know if you'll be able to see, there's the Mourne Mountains in the background there. Hold on, I'll get you up as high as I can. Hopefully you can really see the outline of the fort, of the rath. See this big ring here. So this would have been where it's obviously been flattened out over time. Well, flattened out farmer. A rise up just there. It runs right round. You can see I got my Jeep parked right up close. Went up that real steep hill last night and it was really wet, slippy grass with the Jeep. And if that trailer on, I just couldn't be bothered taking the trailer off for a job to go and do. And she pulled her up. What sort of a thing's this here? Put that in your breakfast. I'm glad I didn't pick that place to camp. It can be difficult in the dark to get the right spot somewhere flat and level. It's dry, you know, sometimes you end up getting the low point, but managed just to stay out of it there. So we'll get our breakfast going here and then get packed away before it comes in more rain. That's breakfast going. A couple of pseudophores and an egg. Sure, look at that there. I would score that a good 10 for presentation, 2 for taste. It's actually nice. I've had a bit of a slow start in the morning, it's heading for 10 o'clock, so I better get going here, get a wee bit of work done. So let's see if we can get back out this lane without any drama. Here it was wild steep. I'm surprised that the Shogun was fit to pull that trailer and me and my mate up the hill. Properly steep hill. Well, that's us down, so camping trip over, back to work. Thanks very much for watching.